Sata stood still, her eyes glowing faintly in the dark. Nebi held her hand tightly. "What kind of test?" she asked. Sata whispered, "A spirit. A river-born hunter. Njalo has sent it to test your soul. If you survive, I can stay. But if you fail, I must return to the river forever. And everything we love, Mama Aisatu, our village Kamakwi, will suffer." The next morning, nothing seemed wrong at first. The sun came up. The market opened. Women pounded fufu. Children laughed and chased each other under the mango trees. But then, a goat was found ripped open at the village gate, its body twisted like rope, eyes missing. Then a boy disappeared while fetching water. Then an old man was found whispering mad words beside the river, scratching his own skin like it was burning. Fear filled Kamakwi. Chief Yo marched into the village square with warriors, banging drums. "This is your daughter's curse," he shouted at Aisatu. "Bring her out. Let the snake girl face her punishment." Make Fotu stood between them. "You are blind," she said. "This is not a curse. This is a test. And if we kill the answer before we understand the question, we will all burn." But Chief Yo didn't care. "Tonight, we take her." That night, Sata and Nebi sat inside their hut. Sata painted red and white marks on Nebi's arms. "These are protection signs," she said. "But they may not be enough." "I'm scared," Nebi said. "I know," Sata whispered. "But you are stronger than you believe. You were born beside a serpent. That means part of me is inside you." Suddenly, a loud roar echoed from the forest. Something was coming. Not footsteps, slithers. Something dragging through the grass, shaking trees as it moved. The ground trembled. Chickens scattered. Dogs howled. The fire in the village square blew out. Then the sky darkened. But it was not yet night. The sun disappeared behind thick, black clouds. The test had arrived. The spirit appears. Out of the forest came a creature no one could describe. Its body was not solid. It shifted between snake, smoke, and shadow. Its eyes were hollow holes that dripped blood. It smelled like wet iron. Children screamed. Adults fell to their knees. Chief Yo raised his spear but dropped it immediately as the wood turned to ash in his hand. The creature hissed one word, "Nebi." Everyone turned. Nebi stepped forward slowly, her heart pounding. Sata wanted to stop her, but the spirit growled again, "If she does not face me, all of Kamakwi dies." Nebi held her head high. Her voice shook, but it did not break. "I am here." The spirit laughed. "Then run. The test begins." Nebi ran into the forest. The spirit followed. Its body moved like smoke, faster than anything human. Trees bent out of its way. Birds flew off screaming. The ground cracked beneath its weight. But Nebi didn't stop. She remembered Sata's words, "If you were born beside a serpent, then part of me is inside you." She reached the sacred cotton tree, the very place where she and Sata were born. The spirit circled her. "You are only human," it hissed. "You do not belong to the river." Nebi stood tall, breathing hard. "But my sister does. And I belong to her." The spirit rose, giant and burning. It struck down with a sharp wave of wind. Nebi raised her arms, something glowed from her hands. Her skin shimmered for a moment like soft scales. Her eyes flickered golden. Boom! A blast of light knocked the spirit backward. The trees shook. The ground split. And then, silence. The spirit faded into smoke. Nebi collapsed, but she was breathing. Back in Kamakwi. The sun returned. The birds sang again. The river cleared. Sata ran into the forest, knelt beside her sister, and held her tightly. You did it, she cried. You passed. Far away in the river, Njalu's voice echoed like distant thunder. She has proven her heart. Let my daughter walk the earth. For now. But all was not over. Mekfotu warned the elders, the spirit is gone, but the word of God does not forget. Njalu may return. And other river gods may not like what has happened. That night, Nebi had a dream. She was walking underwater, deep beneath the river, where shadows had faces and fish could speak. A voice said, your blood has changed, Nebi. You are no longer just human. Your destiny has begun. She woke up sweating. Sata sat beside her, holding her hand. You're one of us now, Sata whispered.